Hello and welcome back to game week 6 of the UniSport Hub match of the day. Here covering the top Northern and Southern Premier Divisions. I'm joined by the man himself, Rob McCrossan. Rob, how are we doing?
Oh, it's over the moon. I mean, we've all seen the results already, and I kind of want to get straight into it and just look because I want to see these tables because it's getting so tight. The results are you cannot predict them, and I mean, yeah. Without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Then why not? Let's get our first game up, which is Bath versus Chichester.
And here we are. It's a battle down at the bottom end of the table with Bath versus Chichester. Two teams in desperate need for points, but definitely got potential to go either way. It's early battles down the wing. And Rob, how do you see this one panning out?
Yeah, I mean, you say two teams at the bottom for sure, but we've seen them put off results in past years, and there you go, Bath with the first goal there. It's a bit poor keeping, I'm not going to lie, but he does do well to get the shot away. And Bath 1-0 up.
You could see the goalie just burying his head into the grass. Hello, where's he learned that one? Oh, one from the training ground here. He's absolutely showing off number 8. It's a fantastic delivery to the back post. What a header. Oh, you've got to give them credit for that. It could have panned out terribly. He risked it all, really, looking like an absolute mug going into the nightclub tonight after the failed free kick routine. But that's a fantastic delivery to the back stick. Levels things up 1-1 coming into the second half. Fancy feet.
Oh, talk of fancy feet. What a little pass that is. Oh, and an excellent finish as well. That back heel might be the assist of the season so far. Absolutely perfect. Put it on a plate for him. And then it's a great finish into the bottom corner.
Yeah, I think the Chichester goalie's happier with that one that he didn't have to make at least attempt at a dive there. Could let that one go. But yeah, Chichester need to find something special to come back into this. Bath at the moment just look all over him, and it's a valiant effort to keep that off the line. Both teams really showing some quality here, though.
Oh, yeah, quality as ever. Look at that. Beautiful feet from Chichester there. But yeah, Bath 2, Chichester 1.
And there we go. Yeah, fantastic game. And like you say, I think that's the only footage we've got this week, but actually delivers quite a bit of quality. Not that we'd expect anything less from two teams in the upper echelon of university sports. But yeah, I think the goalies had a bad day, but all in all, Bath probably deserved the win there. Fantastic work from them, and a good result.
Yeah, really good result. I mean, we saw at the start Bath, they weren't picking up the points, but we kind of knew, their experienced side, they got a lot of history. They're always going to get into a little run of form, and we're starting to see that now. So yeah, Bath are starting to climb. We'll have a look at the other result, which was Exeter 3, East London 2. Spotlight fixture for them, so they had the big crowds turning out, and yeah, they got the win which they needed to do. But yeah, we'll whack up the table now, and we can see it's getting really tight. You're looking at four teams here all sitting on 6 points. Who's going to go down?
These are the big questions. Who is going to go down? I mean, first off, I'd just like to apologise for obviously our lack of presence at the Spotlight fixture. Um, I know that probably is a big reason for most people coming down is hoping to see the Unisport boys, but what can you do? We're still in New Zealand. It's pure deliverance of content coming over from here. In terms of who's going down, again, I'm not putting my neck on the line. I pretty much refuse, especially after last season. At the moment, it's still looking like it could go either way. You've got four teams there. Obviously, games in hand coming into it. Cardiff Met staying on 6 points with 2 games in hand. Keep dreaming. The Sandman will be coming for you, I think. There's no chance of that. But we'll have to see how it all pans out. Personally, I'm just rooting for... I've got a little soft spot for the two newly promoted teams now. Obviously, we're new to the leagues. But we've got East London here. Birmingham performing well in the north. I think it's a tough season for them to come in and try and break into this team. Last season, you'd have said any one of them could stay up. So yeah, we'll just have to see how it all pans out, Robert.
Yeah, I mean, I'm loving it to be fair. It's way closer. We haven't got any teams just kind of sitting at the bottom, not fighting. Swansea, not naming any names, but a few little shots fired for them. They're not even in the league. Don't need to do it anymore. But, everyone here is giving it a go. Everyone here is trying to climb that table and push for one of the top spots, which we know is really important. Getting that top half gives you the pass in the cup and also home fixture as well. So there's a lot to play for just to get up in the table and get as high as you can.
Definitely. I mean, Swansea catching us straight there. Any Swansea listeners, obviously, we hope you're well, despite being in, obviously, not the top division of sports. And we're focusing on the bottom of the table. and again, Hartbury listeners were probably coming at us with pitchforks after last season because we didn't give them, we kind of badmouthed them slightly of the lack of performances. And now they're delivering all the performances, sat at the top of the table with 2 games in hand, laughing in their ivory tower. And we're still not talking about them. But it is just because, the Etihad's empty. Do you know what I mean? If you win every week, people lose interest. We take that back. Obviously, Hartbury performing massively and have kind of stole all the limelight at the top of this division. But yeah, it really could go either way. And we've still got games in hand to kind of liven this up. So yeah, we'll have to just see. But without further ado, I can already... It's too sunny. I don't like it down here. I would prefer to return to the north now. And what... Can I just say, right, if you do nothing else today, if you want to skip the beginning of this video, that's perfectly fine. Please do not look away from your screens for the next highlight video we are about to show you, because there will be no goal of the season competition at this rate. It just looks like it's finished. Absolutely unreal. So I think, Rob, shall we just jump straight into it? The highlights from the Nottingham-Birmingham game.
Yes, Carter, you're absolutely correct. This game is an absolute treat. I can't wait to watch this one. But it's Nottingham with the first chance. Dangerous ball in. Oh, and he just misses that. I don't know if the keeper gets a touch or what, but he does well.
Yeah, and definitely Nottingham will be looking to stamp some authority onto this. Had a good season so far. Birmingham, obviously the newcomers. Oh, it's very ambitious. It's a good save from the Birmingham man, but Nottingham, you could see how hungry they are. I'm loving the distance of these throw-ins, we should add.
Yeah, it's definitely becoming a trend now. I think everyone's caught on long throws only. Oh, he's taken him down. Ball's in the back of the net. But ref's called it. He's called it for a free kick right on the edge of the box. A lot of controversy.
Absolutely unbelievable. And the Birmingham man there probably should have had a word with Bath on how to do the old dummy free kick. Could have worked out well for them. Set piece is becoming ever so important now. Again, chances for both sides here. This looks like the kind of game you wish you were there for. Lino's asleep. What's gone on there? It's another penalty. This is unbelievable scenes, and it's a massive save. What were you doing on a Wednesday afternoon if you weren't at this game?
It's just scenes after scenes. Oh no. Oh dear, stop it. What a strike. Birmingham have just showed everyone exactly what they can do. It's been brewing. We've been seeing these half volleys coming throughout the game. Falls to him. Lovely little touchdown from the player there. And the technique on this. Oh my God.
Yeah, left peg, top bins. The limbs are somehow understated despite absolute carnage going on. You definitely think this game just needed one of those goals. Referee is just happy somebody scored so he doesn't have to sleep at night tonight. But that is, you will not see a better goal than that. Birmingham missing another opportunity there to seize the game and make it 2. Rob, can we... I don't know how much we need to unpack that. I don't know if we need to cover any of the other games or put the league up for the rest of it. I have never... If you'd have told me 12 months ago, don't bother flying to New Zealand, don't see the other side of the world, because in 12 months, Nottingham and Birmingham are playing, it's going to be the greatest game for 90 minutes of football anyone's ever seen. That was tantalising stuff. Is it just me? Am I smoking something?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I feel like I need a take a breath after that. Like, it was just ping, 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 like ball getting bouncing, coming off the post, players getting absolutely snapped in the box, screamers going in. If you want to rewind and put it in slow-mo and actually watch what went on there, you can see the absolute mental scenes that happened. But yeah, Birmingham, you're saying last about East London in the other league, Birmingham taking this league by making absolute top entertainment by just providing class content. Whether they're losing 9-1 one week, scoring absolute screamers against the top of the league, whatever they're doing, Birmingham are lighting up this league for sure.
Honestly, it sounds like we're taking the mickey of how excited we're getting, right? But this is unbelievable. it's like the American League and like Lampard's just arrived at LA Galaxy or something. The way this league has just got lit up by the Birmingham lads. That game looked like an extract from Premier League highlights. Fantastic stuff. And yeah, like you say, up now to 10 points, climbing up the table. Against the current sitters at the top, Nottingham, I'm sure there'll be some Scottish parties going on. I don't know when Burns night is, but they've probably brought it forward in Stirling. Watching those highlights now, knowing that now things are just that little bit tighter up at the top. Um, yeah, Sterling, obviously, we should touch on, just to look at the next the set of results elsewhere in the league. 1-1 at home to Newcastle. Away at Newcastle, my apologies. I think, yeah, is that maybe one we'll look back on for Sterling and think that could be the game where maybe they even things out? Is it a real bad miss at 2 extra points there?
Yeah, it's hard to say on that one because you know it's a tough game. Obviously, Newcastle league winners last year, but yeah, Sterling do need to pick up those points. It's getting really crucial now. We keep saying it's early days, but you know what? It's not really early days now. The points are going to matter a lot, and you need to start getting your wins. Away from home, always going to be a challenge. So I don't think you can hold too much against them for walking away with a point. I think both teams were probably happy with that. The other game, Loughborough Heriot, what 4-0 Loughborough. I mean, now we're getting to the point where we're seeing, and it's not, we've heard rumours, we've seen people dropping other comments in here and there. Loughborough, pretty sure we're playing the seconds for the first half of the season. It's very much looking like now the first have decided to turn up with a 4-0 win this week. I think it was 5 the week before. That's going to be really interesting for the league because on that basis, Loughborough are going to start to, well, we can't just assume, but Loughborough will look like they're going to start to climb here. And then it starts asking the question, are Newcastle starting to get a bit panicked? Are they going to potentially be going down? How's that going to affect everything? Are they going to start taking points off some of the teams at the top and let people have a little chance of catching them?
Well, listen, I know for a fact, there's some people here who we've missed out of the conversation so far. The entertainment bringers before they walk so Birmingham could run, and it obviously is Heriot Watt. They either win by 4-0, they lose by 4-0. They do it for the love of the game, they do it for the love of the content, and we have to respect them for it. And I know that they are sat up across the border now with their feet up on some kind of yak or goat, with a big cigar in mouth, lighting it up, saying, "Go on, back me for relegation." You tell me that Loughborough and Newcastle won't stay at the bottom, right? They'll climb up, and it must be Heriot Watt that go down. Because I will tell you right now, Heriot Watt are going nowhere this season. They will stay there. So you can ask questions about Newcastle and Loughborough, whatever. But I think it could be too late for Loughborough. I don't think this is the kind of league where you can just bank on your first teamers to come in, get your results, and drag you out of the fire. I think you're in the frying pan now, my friend. And if I was at Loughborough, I'd be hoping these results carry on. Look, what do I know? But let's see how this pans out. All I'll say is you cannot rely on any team in this league to roll over and get their bellies tickled. And I can't see it happening. So it's going to be a very feisty end to things in the north. And the Scottish-English thing just makes it so much better, even if they couldn't care less. But yeah, can't wait to see how that turns out. Obviously, a table looking feisty between both divisions. And all in all, just more and more reasons to subscribe to the only place that you could find any of the content that covers these divisions, isn't it?
Yeah, like find me another league in the whole of football right now as tight as these ones, as back and forth as these ones. You won't be able to find one. These are the leagues to be keeping an eye on, and they're showing us exactly why. I mean, we've got some huge fixtures coming up. We'll whack them on the screen now. But yeah, it's going to be exciting for these last couple of games. Those spots make such a difference for the cup as well, so everyone will be pushing to get as high as they can. And yeah, it's going to be good.
100%. They look like some tasty fixtures coming up. Look, get in and watch these games, watch these highlights now before the bookies latch onto this. Because once they do, you will be printing the stuff. This is an absolute pendulum league, and you'll want to be all over it like a rash. I can't wait for next week. I can't wait to be back in a time zone that's within 12 hours, so I have a chance of staying better up to date with the league. And again, I'm not going to get carried away. I can't wait for the cup either. But we'll see how all that pans out. Whoever that Birmingham lad is that swazzed it in with the left peg, somebody buy him a pint. And whoever knocked it down over his head for him, somebody buy him a Jaeger. Top stuff from all the boys. We'll see you all next week. Stay classy. Lots of love.